3 starts out of position 3. Buffy's on the outside in position 4. Riley Hutch will start P5. Ella Duthie will start out of position number 6. And Hunter Headkey to position number 7. We're ready for a green one. Lights go green, we're away. Vishu with the jump. But Donna pulls him back in as we go side by side into turn 1.
Vishu stays tough around the outside, gets the run in on the back straightaway and leads into turn number 3 ahead of AJ McDonald. The Bundaberg 17 looks back to the inside. Vishu gets a little bit crossed up on the edge. Look at Barsby at the back coming through the inside of Pagel, but it will be Vishu to lap number 1.
Vishu puts one in the books. McDonald settles down on the bottom of the racetrack. There's that little bump on the exit of 1. Vishu hit it time. Let McDonald clog a little bit. Duthie's chasing down the 71 of Hutchison. Barsby's right there. He's been a quiet achiever all night and he's just come good towards the end. Oh, he's all out of shape. Hangs onto it to avoid going into the concrete. Gets back on the racing surface. Here comes McDonald now. All over the back of the 23 of Vishu.
Good battle for the lead of this race. The 2 Bundaberg cars running 1 and 2. Gimpy running 3rd of William Page. A bit of work to do to try and catch the front 2 cars, but the car looks really steady at the moment, Brendan. The Gimpy 3 doesn't look like it's going super fast, but very tidy and holding on to that pole line nicely.
Yeah, doing a great job there on the bottom of the pole lines. McDonald makes slight contact with the outside wall. Did run up the cushion a little bit there, so nothing really to worry about at this stage. Vishu gets a little out of shape again exiting turn 2. He's done that a few laps now. It just lets McDonald have a little bit of a sniff. There's 2-0 between as they go through 3 and 4 once again.
Yeah, we mentioned Jack Vishu making the step up to Top Stars this season after a very short stint in New Stars. Come out all guns blazing, very fast young racing driver. And he's currently leading this feature race. The first time he'll be leading a feature race for the Top Stars. And you know yourself, Brendan, that your mind starts playing tricks on you. You think there's a car right behind you all the times and you've got to be giving as quick as lap times as you can do. And sometimes all you need to do is just keep the car going straight and get to the finish.
100%. You need to put out of your mind who's behind you and what they're doing. Just run your race, your lines, and only start driving someone else when you can hear or see them on your outside. Vishu's doing a great job of that right now. He's driving his own race. McDonald, the one giving chase, he's in danger of overdriving the car trying to catch up to the 23. But doing a good job to hang tough. Not a big gap between them. And William Pagel hanging on there. Starting to drop off a little bit now, but still a solid 3rd spot.
And as you said, good effort from the team to get the car back together. That right front corner completely ripped out of the car after that last heat race. So it might be able to do the again in the 21. Gets it crossed up in turn 4. Gets it back on the racetrack. And this is how you find out how fast you can go, Brendan. You've got to push those limits. Push it till that car just snaps a little bit out of shape. Then you go, okay, well, that's where the line is.
Also a lot harder to read where the edge is in a front-wheel drive car as McDonald gets a little shape there in turn 2. Barsby goes around the outside of Headkey in corner number 2. Down the front straight they go. Another one in the books. Vishu starting to clear out McDonald now.
Yeah, we've kind of spread out like time trials at the moment on the racetrack. Each car's got a good space between them and another one in front or behind. It is still Jack Vishu out front ahead of AJ McDonald. 3rd place will be William Pagel. Aidan Barnesby running in the 4th spot. 5th place will be the 71 of Hutchinson. And the big gap back to, I think it will be Duthie and then Headkey. Our cars still remaining in this one. It's that 20-lap feature race for the Junior Sedans. That's a long time for these young drivers.
Probably one of the long finals they'll ever do. Oh, it's a little heart palpitation there as Vishu got to the back. Duthie looked like they were going to make heavy contact, but Vishu gets it away as Barsby creeps up towards the fence as well. So, yes, it's 20 laps, but they're certainly pushing, Braden.
Yeah, and again, you don't know what the limit is until you reach it. So these young drivers will be pushing as hard as they can. And for this class, you don't have to worry about anything like fuel conservation or tyre wear. You're able to run 110% every single lap without the car feeling it too much. Of course, we get to a rougher track, you're going to worry about things braking and whatnot, but this is a pretty even racetrack. Got a little bit down lines, a little bit still up high left for some of the drivers, which I dare say, the mod lights and late models coming up soon, they're going to be using that top shelf. But for the junior sedans, it's just about running 100%. The cars are super strong. The team's done a great job of preparing these race cars. I know a lot of drivers really pride themselves on how much time and effort they can put into these cars to make them look presentable, but on top of that, making sure they're reliable. A fast car's great, but a reliable car actually gets to the finish. So these young drivers in the early stages of their racing career, preparation is everything. You'll know it yourself, Brendan. The amount of time you spend in the shed during the week makes up all the effort for when you come to the racetrack here on a Saturday night.
It really does. And these juniors very hands-on with their cars. Most of them are, as Vishu still, quite a commanding gap over McDonald, as you said. Been spread out like time trials, pretty much been the whole race. And every single one of them will be begging for it to end, saying, how many laps are we doing? Oh, Judy has another little mistake, keeps it off the wall.
3 to go.
3 laps remain in this one.
And I tell you what, boys, Jack Vishu will just be waiting for that checkered flag to come out. This said, there's a lot of our junior sedan drivers have head down south to Lismore Speedway for the New South Wales title. Obviously, a bit of weather down there. What a surprise for Lismore. But open up opportunity for someone else to step up tonight. And Jack Vishu has been so solid.
Well, Stuffy unfortunately brings the 21 to the infield. White flag out for Jack Vishu. McDonald still giving chase, as does Pagel. Oh, the Barsby car needs some suspension work. The thing's been bouncing all over the place, but ripper job to hang on to it as they go through and four for the final. So the winner tonight's Top Star final, Jack Vishu. McDonald home 2, and then a long way back to Pagel, who did a great job after unluck, failing a suspension earlier, gets home for 3. Barsby with a river drive to get home for 4. Then we get back to Riley Hutchinson and Hunter Hedke, the final finish out in that one.
Fast time for Jack Vishu during that one, a 21.115, a 21.115.
We'll grab our top 3. So Vishu will grab the checkered flag. Give him a round of applause as he comes by. Great drive by Jack to take home the Top Star final, his first Top Star victory. Only a matter of time, and his last time here at Carina.
Fantastic to see a huge crowd out here tonight, guys, and big thanks to the crowd for coming out.